What is the correct way to pronounce your stage name?
Sally Sosa.
Do people mispronounce this?
Mm-mm.
Do people misspell it?
Mm. Sometimes.
Is it the two S's?
Yeah.
Can you explain the story with that?
So like Chief Keef my favorite rapper, so like I was just on some like I was just trying to be different with it, like I didn't wanna like be on some same type of stuff. So just like my name Sally, Chief Keef my favorite rapper, so Sally Sosa. Like pay homage, pay respect.
And why was he your favorite rapper? What was it about Chief that drew you to him?
Chief Keef just different, like all around, like his sound, his style, his work ethic, like just me being able to like. I used to like stay up late, watch YouTube videos, interviews, just watching different rappers and stuff. And like Chief Keef is just one of my favorite rappers.
Ever had a chance to meet him yet?
Not yet.
Now, when people do misspell your name, do you correct them?
Yeah.
And when it comes to your stage name, give me the story with that as well.
I mean, like it just happened. Like I was talking to my cousin, and we was just like coming up with different names, just sitting in the room, and it just sparked to me like afterwards, and I was just like, okay, like yeah, Sosa. Like it was just like quick. It wasn't even like a no brainer. Like it just sounded good. It fit. So I was just like, it's my name.
Now, obviously, Sosa has to do with Chief Keef. But Sally, does that have anything to do with your real name by
Yeah,
any
that's
chance?
my real name.
When it comes to your name, Sally, do you know who actually named you that?
Yeah, my mom. I'm named after my grandmother.
And when you were referring to your cousin here in this interview so far, is this also a cousin on your mother's side?
Nah, it's like play family. Like you got like a play cousin
Ah,
like that.
got you. And when it comes to your stage name, sometimes recording artists stay away from using any part of their real name with their stage name. You here, in this instance, did choose to use and incorporate your real name with your stage name. Was that ever a thought to stay away from your real name by any chance or no?
Mm-mm. Nah, hell nah. They gotta know who I am. They gotta know my name. Your name is it has value to who you are, So you gotta include your name. How I feel.
Because people do misspell your stage name, was there ever a thought on changing it?
Nah.
What's the craziest thing that's ever happened with your stage name, if any?
Nothing crazy.
Did you have a nickname growing up?
Um I mean like my mama got a nickname for me, and then like everybody else just called me Sally. And then when I was in high school, like people used to call me dumb stuff like Sally with the fatty because I used to talk about my ass. But other than that, like it was nothing too crazy. Like nobody just used to call me anything else besides my name.
No nickname that you would want to incorporate as your
Yeah,
stage
nah,
name.
nah.
And care to share the name of the high school you attended?
I went to Salt Lakes. I went to Moore Ranch. I went to Side Park.
And what were the different reasons for each high school there?
Shit, I was just getting in trouble. I was getting in trouble.
To the point where you would get expelled?
Yeah, I had to move schools.
Each instance.
Yeah.
Care to share what you got expelled for?
This is a little petty shit, like fighting and shit. Like, you know.
Fights you would initiate? Fights you were defending yourself in?
Oh, defending myself, most definitely. I don't start shit. I just be chilling. Like, I'm not that kind of person. Like, I'm cool. Like, so it don't be nothing for me to start. Like, you know.
And even though you were just simply defending yourself, you still get expelled for that?
Yeah, like it's high school. That's how it is. Like they don't give a fuck. Like if you fight, you get expelled. Like it's just like that. But nah, like I don't pick fights and shit. I finish it. I don't start shit.
Would there ever be an instance where the other party involved was not expelled, but you were? Or do
Um,
they expel anyone involved in that fight?
I don't know. It's normally the people who fight. It's the people who get expelled. Really.
But you do end up graduating high school.
Yeah, I graduated. Yeah, I graduated like through like COVID and everything. So like my senior year, once COVID hit, like we stopped going to school towards the end of the year, so we didn't get a prom or nothing.
When it came to actually graduating, do you do some sort of virtual graduation by any chance?
Now we had a graduation. It was outside, like in the football field at the Berry Center. So it was cool, but that's all it was. It was hot as fuck.
It wasn't a drive-through graduation. People actually sat
Nah.
down in the graduation.
Yeah, they sat down. They got to sit down in the bleachers and stuff.
What was that feeling like for you, graduating high school?
Shit. It was like a breath of fresh air. Like, I don't got to come back to this bitch. Like, it was kind of bittersweet because, you know, like, you miss having some shit to do every day that you don't want to do. Like, oh, fuck, I got to go to school. But I don't miss it. I just miss probably having something to do, but I don't miss school at all.
You do sign a recording contract
Yeah,
with Interscope at one point.
yeah.
Was that after high school graduation?
It was during my senior year. I signed my deal during my senior year.
And even though you signed a recording contract during senior year, you still go
Finish
through the
school.
motions of finishing.
Yeah, for sure. Of course, you got to graduate, yeah.
And when you actually signed, was it right before COVID happened or was it after COVID happened?
It was after COVID happened. I signed during the pandemic.
And that's that with my questions there. Now, I do want to ask you this. I've asked you a bunch of names in regards to your, I've asked you a bunch of questions in regards to your stage name. Just one more though. When it comes to your music, have you always gone by this stage name for your music or have you gone under any other name prior?
Just Sally Sosa. That's it.
With everything considered, all the questions I asked you about your stage name, any regret or remorse with your final stage name choice?
No. If I ever feel like I want to change my name down the line, I will, but I don't feel that way at all. Like, I picked my name for a reason and it means something, so it's like, you know, that's what it is.
And for time reference, it's May 2021. And I did want to piggyback on one question. When it came to the high school expulsions that you experienced, were you afraid at all that you might be held back because of those expulsions in any of those instances?
Nah, I was smart as fuck. I had good grades in school. I wasn't no dummy. Like, I was top of the line, like A's and B's. Like, and if it wasn't that, then I'm gonna get the answers from somebody. But it was never on some I'm failing and I'm, you know what I'm saying, getting expelled. Nah, it was on some I'm passing all my classes, but shit, I ain't going for none of that shit. So, yeah.
Now, I also want to ask you this in regards to your recording contract with Interscope. How did that happen?
Shit, it was crazy. Like, I still remember it like it was yesterday. Shit, like, I was going through a lot of shit, like, with my family and shit. And at one point, shit, like, I ended up getting kicked out. My manager took me in, so I was staying with him, his wife, and his kids. And this was after, like, the label flew out to come see me in Houston because I couldn't leave to go fly out to see them because, you know, I'm still in school. I was still in school at the time. So the A&R came, flew out, you know what I'm saying, seeing how we live. Went to the studio, heard me record some music, and then from there, like, it was just up.
Prior to signing with Interscope, did you have any other offers?
Well, shit, yeah, like, I had all kind of labels, ring, 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 but shit. Like, I was gonna do what was, like, the smartest opportunity, you know, like, what was best for me.
And just for the record, are you biologically related to anyone at Interscope?
Nah.
And you ended up signing in what year? 2020?
I signed in 2020.
Looking back, did you make the right or wrong decision?
I made the right decision for sure.
And why do you say that?
Cause like I'm signed with one of the best labels, you know what I'm saying, out, and everything been, you know what I'm saying, in motion has been going good, so I'm happy.